And let's start out by bringing our palms together, our thumbs to the center of the chest, and close your eyes. Let your eyes float up and focus right between your eyebrows to the third eye point. And we always start this practice with Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I call upon the teacher within to help me do my best. So before we do that, let's just go ahead and take a few breaths together, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. One more time, inhale and exhale. As we chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo, you can do it all in one breath, or you can inhale through the nose and chant Om Namo, and then take a little sip in through the mouth if you need it, and chant Gurudev Namo. So let's do this together 3 times. Essentially, we're tuning into the teacher within, because ultimately yoga is about your relationship with yourself on all levels. So we're going to tune into the teacher within 3 times. Let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And now inhale through your nose. Hold that breath in for a few moments and just allow the energy of your breath to circulate within. The energy we bring in on the breath we call prana. And as we exhale, releasing the arms down, resting your wrists on your knees for a moment, palms up, index fingers to thumbs. I'd like to chant the Mangalacharan Triple Mantra for protection 3 times. If you know it, please join in. If you don't, just listen to the resonance of it. Just being in the resonance of it will give you protection. Inhale. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Good, and now take a deep inhale through your nose. Once again, let's hold the breath in for just a few moments, expanding your lung capacity, strengthening your nerves. Exhale through the nose. And we're going to start out with a few warm-ups. And just remember, as we're doing Kundalini Yoga, that as we inhale through the nose, we think Sat, and as we exhale, we think Nam. And we're going to start with a few Kundalini warm-ups, and then we often do the sun salutes now, so we'll do those. And then we're going to work a little bit on our power center tonight, the navel, or today, whatever time it is for you as you do this. So go ahead and hold on to your knees and close your eyes. If they're not closed, close them. And begin to draw a circle from your waist. And as you do so, inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Good. Sat Nam means truth is my identity. We all have things in our life that make us feel like we're living to what we would call our own true path. And sometimes it takes a little while to find that path, and sometimes it doesn't feel like a straight path. But as we inhale Sat, exhale Nam, we get in touch with our own inner truth. And now go the other way. Breathe through the nose. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Take it back to center. Inhale. Good. And drop your chin gently as you exhale. Roll your head. Stretch the throat. Relax the face. Inhale Sat. Exhale Nam. Truth is my identity. I am the embodiment of my own inner truth. Living in truth doesn't mean we're always joyful and happy, but it means that when we're going through times that are not so joyful and happy, we have tools through our breath and our awareness to experience our emotions and then go, through them. So now go the other way. A couple of weeks ago, we had a session where we talked a little bit about suffering and that suffering is inevitable, but we have tools to get us through that, knowing that it is part of our path. It is part of being alive on this planet. So we do have joy, we do have happiness, but we also have challenges. Yoga helps us with that. And now bring your head back on top of your spine. Inhale. As you exhale, slide your hands down to your ankles or shins. And this is your classic spine flex. So as you inhale, arch forward. As you exhale, arch back. You want to make sure that you are not rocking from your hips, but that you are moving the spine in an arch forward and an arch back. So as you inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, cave it in. Also feel movement in the belly and low back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Good, everyone. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath briefly. And exhale through your nose. Good. Just relax for a moment. We're going to do another Kundalini warm-up. And today we're going to do it with our fingers clasped in front of us. We often do it with our fingertips on our shoulders. So if you'd rather do that to open your lungs, you're welcome to. As I said to a few of the people taking this before we started, I just ate because I'm teaching a retreat at a Buddhist center. And so it's a little bit not an optimal time to do yoga, but this one works on this area, which is what we're going to work on tonight. And mine is a little full right now, so it's better not to practice that way. But anyway, you're going to inhale, twist to the left, exhale, twist to the right, and let your head move with your body. Inhale, left, exhale, right. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Good, and keep going. I might demo some of these stronger things and not do them as much as I usually do. So do it a few more times. A lot of this I will be able to do with you. There's just a few that you'll see are a little intense on your belly. And now inhale, come back to the center. Good, and exhale, release your hands down. And before we get into our Kundalini Yoga set tonight or today, again, whatever time you're doing this, we will do our sun salutes. So If you do nothing else for yourself in the course of a day and you have some time to do yoga, sun salutes are the thing to do. So we're going to come standing on the front of my mat. I may get cut off a little bit, but I'll adjust as best I can. So you're going to come standing to the front of your mat and you're going to bring your palms together. So this is the front of my mat. Yeah. And you're going to have your eyes closed for a moment. If you want, you can open your eyes when we do the sun salutes, or if you know them well enough, you are welcome to keep your eyes closed. Also, we have a couple people in this class, Jessica and Bill, who are pretty strong. So if they want to do chaturanga as opposed to what I am teaching, you're very welcome to do your own form of sun salute. So go ahead and bring your palms together and take a moment to set an intention for your practice. I always think that's a nice thing to do. So from your heart, what is it that you would like to set as an intention? Perhaps something for you, something for someone else, something for our planet, something for our universe, whatever it might be. And now we'll start our sun salute. So as you inhale, reach your arms up, straight arms, even though you can't see mine. And as you exhale, fold over. I like to take a ragdoll first. So bend your knees. This is ragdoll. No straight legs yet. Let your head go, let your arms go. Breathe. If you want, you can sway a little bit. You can hold on to your biceps or elbows, whatever you'd like. And just let go a little bit. All righty, we're going to get ready to step it back. So inhale, step your right foot back. That knee can be up or down, whatever works best for you. Great, everybody. And exhale, just hold that lunge for a moment, making every pose its own pose, and the transition's even a pose, right? So as you transition, think of making that as nice as this pose. Inhale, take your left foot back. We are in plank position. This is upper chaturanga. I'm going to take this to child's pose, but if you're feeling like chaturanga, you can. So here's child's pose, knees down, sit back. As we inhale forward, you can do a modified push-up or what's called Ashtanga Namaskara, which I will demonstrate. Nose, chin, chest comes forward, and then my belly and hips come down. Coming up into Sphinx on my forearms, or Cobra with my elbows off the floor. And just be in whatever one feels good, because we are going to stay there for a few breaths. Opening the front of the spine, beautiful. Curl your toes, spread your fingers, and inhale, rise up into downward facing dog. You want to feel nice, equal weight on your arms and your legs. The distance between your hands and feet up to you, you know we do this a lot. So pull the tailbone back and make everything work beautifully for you. Your arms, your legs, your torso, beautiful. Breathe. And now inhale, step walk or assist the right foot forward. Assist is the right hand around the right ankle. And here we are, back in the lunge. Beautiful. That's okay, Jessica, because I know you're used to vinyasa. That's all right. And then inhale, take your left foot forward. Exhale, fold over, ground down, engage your belly. Inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale, prayer to the heart. We're taking these kind of slow. So if you want to go a little faster, that's fine. One more. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, left foot comes back now into the low lunge. Exhale. And again, you can create your own sun salute here if mine is different than yours. Inhale, take your right foot back. One more time, we're going to take child's pose. So sit back in child's pose. We're going to revisit this a little bit later, but in a little different way, in different form. And now this time I'll do the modified push-up. So again, you could come forward and do a full push-up, the chaturanga. Inhale, come forward. This is modified chaturanga. I exhale down, and I come up into my cobra, sphinx, or up dog. Beautiful. Let's hold it for a moment. Breathe. Bill's got his up dog. He makes a nice up dog there. Up dog is strong. Good. Curl your toes, spread your fingers. Inhale, bring the tailbone back, pull the belly up, and lengthen and strengthen your body. Breathe. This is a great one for bringing energy to the third eye. It's great for digestion. It's great for your nervous system. It stretches and strengthens all your major muscle groups. Inhale, take your left foot forward. If you need to assist it, you put the hand around the ankle. If you have the knee off the floor, straighten that leg. Exhale. And now inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, fold over. Ground into your feet, your legs, engage your belly. Big inhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Fill those lungs. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Good. I'm going to make it so you can see my mat again, because we are coming down to the mat and we are coming on to our back. We are working on our navel. The navel is the power center in the body. All 72,000 nerves run from here. So we're going to work for this tonight. I think everybody here knows breath of fire, but just remember, when we get to breath of fire, if you haven't done it in a while, you can always do it with your tongue way out, and pant like a dog. Bill has his dog here tonight, so his dog could show us how to do breath of fire. Anyway, we're going to come on our back, and we're going to do a couple things on our back. So the first thing is you're going to slide your hands under your buttocks. Head is down. My head's up, just to explain this to you all. You're going to bring your knees into the chest, point your toes. This is called parallel bicycle or piston kick, and we should feel this strengthening our lower abdominals. So you're going to inhale, extend the right leg out. My foot is not touching the floor. You're going to exhale, extend the left leg out, bring the right knee in. My left foot is not touching the floor, almost touching the floor. Now I'm going to put my head down. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, right knee in. If you can, point your toes. Breathe deeply into your belly and move at your own pace. Let the breath power the movement, folks. Very good, very good. Really reach through the legs. You want to reach energy from your hip socket, from your navel, all the way up through your toes. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, right knee in. Don't give up. Keep pumping those legs. Inhale the knees into your chest. Keep the hands under your buttocks, and exhale, relax the legs onto the floor. Relax for a very brief moment. Now, if for some reason this is too much for your low back, you're welcome to do one leg at a time. We have some strong people there, but we have not everybody may not be strong enough to do this, and that's okay, because yoga is never a competition, no comparison. So you're going to inhale, bring the legs straight up, 90 degrees. Exhale, bring them down with control. If that's too much, do one leg at a time. Yeah? Eyes are closed. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. Those hands under your buttocks are just to protect your lower back a little bit. Breathe deeply. You might be getting warm because we are working the part of our body whose element is fire, where we burn our food, we digest our food, we digest our emotions, we process things here. It's a processing center. Now inhale those legs straight up, everybody. And exhale, see if you can lower them down slowly with control, because it's your control center. Good. Exhale slowly down. Good. And when you get there, relax for a moment in what we call corpse pose, commonly known as Shavasana, but in Kundalini, we call it the English translation, right? So that is corpse pose. Breathe into your belly. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. Short break. Okay, so we're going to get into some of these ones that are on the stomach, and I'll do the best I can to demo them. So let's come on to our belly. First one's pretty doable. You're going to come into Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose is on your forearms. The thing that's interesting, I'm going to move forward a little bit to see if you can see what I'm going to do here. So you're going to inhale, you're going to bend one knee. And as you bend that knee, you're going to see if you can kick your buttock. I know that I can do that easier on my right side. And then you're going to exhale. See, that one didn't kick there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. If the buttock, you can make contact, great. If not, don't worry about it. Your knees will loosen up. So see how it goes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, breathe, bend the knee, kick, even if you don't hit the buttock. Good, good. So you can get a little further. See if you can make contact with that buttock. I know it's a little bit strange, but we do stuff like this in Kundalini, and it actually makes sense because there are nerves in your buttocks that have to do with digestion. Of course, it's not very far from your stomach, really. Inhale one, exhale the other. Good, everybody. Now inhale, lift your chest a little bit, relax those legs. Exhale, come down for a moment and rest. Rest. You can use your hands like a pillow. You can have your arms beside you. Taking a little breath or two here. Now, hopefully, we are warmed up enough to do this next one. And for anyone who is not able to actually hold on to their feet or ankles, you can still do a version of this, okay? So let's all bend our knees. And then we're gonna go into a bow pose if we have one. My bow is not very bendy, but I have one. So you're gonna reach back and hold on to your feet or ankles. You're gonna lift up. And then what we're gonna do with this is you're gonna see if you can rock forward and back. Breathe. So I've demoed this. Keep going, folks, because I just ate. That's not so great after you eat. Oh, Jessica, that's good. Bill, that's good. Keep going. Nancy, that's good. Joan, I can't see you. This is good. Rock and roll. It's a lot for the navel. Just a few more. That is a lot of work. I know. Don't worry. We're going to get something really nice and relaxing after this. Good. Now inhale, lift up, lift up. That's good. Lift up. You did it. Exhale, relax, everybody. And right away, just roll over onto your back. This will feel great. And draw your knees into the chest. For a moment, just let that back work its way out. Notice I have a blanket under me because hardwood floors, I always like to have some padding for my knee and my back. So if you need something and you have something, or maybe the surface you're on isn't as hard as this one, but anyway, just do what you got to do because this is what we're going to do next. We're going to rock forward and back on our spine. And it actually feels really good. Unless you have back issues. If it's too much for you, if you have back issues, then just stay here hugging the knees in. But otherwise, roll like you're going to go into plow pose, but we're not. So just rock and roll back and forth and breathe. Oh, this should feel so good after we did that back bending. Breathe. Keep breathing and massaging your back, your vertebra, your spine, all of it. Of course, your vertebra is your spine. Good. Now, come on up. And remember I said we were going to revisit child's pose. So this is the real deal child's pose. We're not going to try to stretch our arms out and all that stuff. We're going to try to really relax for a moment. If you can, you're going to hold on to your heels. You're going to inhale and you're going to relax your forehead down and just take some long, deep breaths. That looks so relaxing because we do have more work to do. So right now, just breathe into your belly. Breathe into your lower back. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Feel calm. And let all that good energy from the navel that we've already been working with just circulate. And now inhale, slowly come up. And exhale at the top. We got to go back to work. So come laying on your back. This next one is a really classic Kundalini Yoga pose that I think you probably all know. And so what we're going to do is we're going to lay on our back. This is stretch pose. It isn't very stretchy, but what you're going to do is slide your hands under your buttocks. If you're very strong in your belly and low back, you can have your arms like this facing your legs. Otherwise, under the buttocks. We're going to raise the feet 6 inches. Again, I want you to see my feet. Just 6 inches. It's not very much. Hopefully you can see that. And my head, 6 inches. My eyes are open for this one. And this is our first breath of fire. So rapid, rhythmic, equal inhale, exhale, sniffing breath through the nose, pumping your belly with the breath. This is not hyperventilation. So make sure you're breathing deeply. And if you're not, then let your tongue come out and pant like a dog. Okay, so here we go. Let's do a little stretch pose. The stretch part of this is stretching your legs away from your body and your head away from your body. Breath of fire. Inhale. Ooh, relax for a moment. Exhale. And once again, this is a great one for letting the energy of the navel just circulate through after we've done it. This is the one in Kundalini that we say, if you don't have time to do anything else in the morning, do stretch pose. Of course, overall in yoga, we like sun salutes, and they've now added that some to our Kundalini practice. But if you don't have time for even that, do a little stretch pose, just to get you centered, to get your nerves strong. We all need strong nerves. That's for sure. And so now we're going to roll over onto our belly. Now this next one, in Kundalini, they're going to call it boat pose. There's another boat pose where you're not on your belly, but we're going to call this boat pose. You're going to clasp your fingers, and you're going to reach your arms out in front of you. And then you're going to bring your feet together. This is also with breath of fire, and I find this one quite challenging, but just do the best you can. You want to look like a boat, so you can imagine what that means. You're going to lift your legs up off the floor. You're going to lift your chest up and your arms and head up, eyes closed, breath of fire. Here we go. Let's be a long boat. Inhale and exhale. Relax. Just see how that felt on your back and your spine. Actually, these back bends, though they're challenging for many of us, myself included, are some of the best things for strengthening the spine. And this is a thing, as people get older, particularly women, the back bends are very helpful for that decrease in bone density. They help strengthen the bones. Okay, so let's bring our hands under our shoulders, and we're going to come up. If you'd like, you can take just a little bow, just stretch that out. We're going to come up. I'll adjust the angle again so you can see me standing. Okay, so now my feet are together. My arms are by my side. I'm going to inhale to the left, nice little reach. Exhale to the right, nice little reach. So I just want to put my back to you so you can see it's inhale to the left, exhale to the right, okay? So that's what you're going to do. Your movement is from your navel. It controls all our movements. I know my head's not there, but you can see the movement, so that's good. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, left. It's a lateral stretch, right? You're stretching your spine. You're stretching your waistline. But the main deal is that you're actually working from the navel here. Let's try closing your eyes, reaching, stretching. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Good. Let's come back to center and stand still for a moment. Mountain posture. Sense yourself. See how balanced you are. See how still you are. See how strong you are. You might even feel some energy when you're still like this. I'm starting to feel some energy in my hands. That's why I said that, especially because we're working the navel here. Lots of energy comes out when we work the navel. So now this next one, you're going to bring your arms straight out to the side. I'm opening my legs a little wider than my hips. And I'm going to keep my arms parallel to the floor. We don't want to drop the arms because we want to open the heart here. The navel supports the heart. Inhale as you twist to the left, right hand comes on your chest. Exhale as you twist to the right, left hand comes on the center of your chest. Again, closing the eyes. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Try to stay pretty firm in your legs so you're not twisting from your knees. Your knees don't like to twist. So inhale left, exhale right. Feel the waist twisting, which is part of that navel area. Maybe a little movement in the hips. Inhale back to center. Stretch your arms out. Hold the breath and really reach into your feet and your hands. Exhale, bring your arms down. One more standing pose. I'm going to turn sideways for this. So my feet come back under my hips. And I'm going to inhale up and stretch back. And when you stretch back, make sure you're lengthening, not pinching your low back, and just hold the breath in a few seconds in your back bend. Beautiful, beautiful. And then exhale, fold over, come right back up with an inhale, and reach back and hold back for a few breaths. We get the back bend there. Beautiful. Just a few, not breaths, I'm sorry, a few moments, not a few breaths. And then exhale. You want to hold the breath in when you're back there. So I'm going to make that clear this next time. Here we go. I'm going to inhale up, hold the breath in a few moments, not breathe a few times. No, you hold the breath. And then you exhale, come forward. So do that a few more times on your own. Feel that really stretching you. Reaching back, good. Let's all do one more. Good, oh, so nice. Exhale, come folding over. Stretch over for a moment. Great, and then we're gonna come down onto our back again. And guess what? We're gonna do that parallel bicycle thing again. Just one more time. So you're gonna come onto your back. You're gonna slide your hands back under your buttocks. I shall show you and remind you. Point your toes, head down. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, right knee in. Keep going. Now, this set is maybe a little energizing. It's not a little energizing. So you'll see how you feel after, we're done with this set. like an hour after the set to see how you're feeling. Where I am, it's getting towards bedtime after this, but you might have to calm down a little bit after this working of your navel and a little back bending, which is invigorating. Okay, everybody, bring your knees into the chest. Yogi hug. Oh, give yourself a hug. Ah, good. And then clasp your fingers behind your head on the floor. Right. And then you're going to bring your legs straight out on the floor. And then we're going to do alternating leg lifts. So in the beginning, we did both legs if we could. But now everybody's going to inhale one leg up, thinking Sat. Exhale down, thinking Nam. Inhale up, Sat. Exhale down, Nam. Good, everybody, just relax. Inhale. Release your hands and arms beside you. Exhale. And relax for a few moments. Stillness. So I'll be leaving this retreat center where we're doing this teacher training in a few days, and I've gotten very used to this silence here. It's so silent that you just hear your ears. That's all you hear. And you realize that your ears are not silent, right? But I am a person who really likes quiet and silence. So it's been truly a gift to be here for 3 weeks. It'll be really an adjustment to go back to more sounds that the world offers, right? Anyway, we are going to draw the knees into the chest, roll yourself up, and we are going to come sitting on our heels. If you are not comfortable sitting on your heels, then you can sit however you are comfy, okay? So we're going to come sitting on our heels. And this portion of the set, you are just sitting. And so wherever you are, I think some of you are in pretty quiet places, and even if you aren't, just sit in your own silent space and inhale, think Sat, and exhale, think Nam. All right. The next thing here is something that we do a lot in Kundalini Yoga, and that is the good old Sat Kriya. And the Sat Kriya is something that definitely helps our navel get stronger, our nerve area here stronger, and then we bring the energy up with the Mula Bandha at the end, which I'll explain. So for the women, you have the left thumb over the right. For the men, you have the right thumb over the left, and then you clasp your fingers with your index finger, which we call the Jupiter finger, the finger of expansion, wisdom, knowledge, prosperity. That one's going to be pointing up. So we're going to reach our arms straight up. Now, as you lift up, think about not just physically lifting up, but energetically lifting up. Think about what the word elevation means to you, to lift up, to lift up. And then we're going to do this. We're going to spit out the sound. That's a good way to describe it. We're going to spit out the sound Sat. It sounds like this. Sat. As we pull the belly in And then we release and just say Nam as we release the belly. And please don't think about breathing here or you'll get confused. Just think about making the sound, okay? So Sat as you squeeze the belly in, Nam as you release it, keeping the spine straight. And here we go. Eyes are closed to the third eye. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhale. Hold your breath in. Really lift the arms up. And now squeeze your rectum, sex organ, and navel muscles, your lower internal muscles. Keep your arms lifting up, 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 and exhale through the nose, eyes closed to the third eye. Hold the breath out, squeeze rectum, sex organ, navel, energy going up. Inhale. Good. Exhale, gently lower the arms down. If you can, please maintain your internal focus. That means keeping eyes closed. And gently transition to having your legs out in front of you with the feet flexed. That means toes up towards the ceiling, back of the knees down. And bring your arms straight out over your legs with the palms facing each other. So the arms are straight, the legs are straight, the spine and back are straight. The chin is parallel to the floor, the eyes are closed. And this will be our final breath of fire here. Rapid, rhythmic, equal inhale, exhale, sniffing breath through the, pumping the belly to the breath. It's a deep, cleansing, warming breath. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath and feel like you're extending the energy through your body, through your arms, through your legs, along your spine. Hold that breath. Inhale a little more if you have space. Good. Exhale, release the arms down and come sitting cross-legged for a moment. We're going to do one little mantra before we lay down. And this mantra is the sounds that opens up the energy channels along the spine. So those sounds are ek, ong, kar. That corresponds to the rectum, sex organ, navel. Ek, ong, O-N-G, kar. Sat, nam, siri, and that corresponds to the heart, the throat, and the third eye. Waheguru is at the top of the head. So we are going to bring our arms up one more time. We're not going to clasp the fingers. Just bring your arms up, palms together, elbows as straight as you can, arms as straight as you can, spine as straight as you can. And we're going to chant that together 3 times. Ek Onkar Satnam Siddhi Waheguru. Each time we'll do it on one breath, okay? So inhale. Ek Onkar Satnam Siddhi Waheguru. Inhale. Ek Onkar Nam Siri Wahe Guru. One more. Ek Ong Sat Nam Siri Wahe Guru. And now inhale. Stretch everyone, stretch your spine, stretch your arms, lift yourself up. And then exhale, the arms come down for a moment. Rest your wrists on your knees. Let your palms face up. Let your index fingers meet your thumbs. Ultimately, in yoga, we do whatever type of yoga we're doing. We do the physical poses if we're going for our whole yoga practice so that we can sit comfortably and meditate. So meditation might be breathing, it might be chanting, it might be staring at a candle. It could be a variety of things, but it is a method to help us deepen our relationship to our mind. And our mind is a powerful tool, but it also can work as much for us as it can work against us. So for just a few moments, I'm going to be quiet and let you inhale Sat, exhale Nam as you slow and deepen your breath. All right, and if you aren't already doing something like this, just starting maybe 3 minutes of your day in the morning, doing something like this, just sitting with slow breath. And then maybe as you start to realize it's helping you and you enjoy it, you increase the time to 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And as some of you know, actually, I think all of you know, we do it 30 minutes at the schoolhouse every morning. Okay, so come laying on your back now. We're going to take a little bit of rest. I want to thank you all for being here. We are not done. You must take rest. So come laying on your back. And as you lay on your back, just let the work that you did work for you now. See if you can truly allow your body to settle into the support beneath it, to soften parts of your body that might benefit from some letting go. Also a good time and place and opportunity to bring yourself back to breath awareness. As we breathe in through the nostrils, we're cleansing the breath. As we rise the belly, we're giving our body the opportunity to come into that relaxation response through the breath. When we breathe shallowly, we don't get that response. Just observe any sensations that are coming up in you, physically, mentally, emotionally. Sometimes our thoughts actually become relaxed. Sometimes our thoughts race. Just observe. We've been talking here at this training about how a lot of people say they can't meditate because when they first meditate, all these thoughts come rushing up. But if we don't allow those to come rushing up, we're never going to get to the point where we can consciously slow it down and at least make some effort to have some control over our mind and our thoughts. Okay, so now we're going to do our stretches on our back. So reach your arms up overhead behind you with an inhale. Hold the breath, stretch. Exhale, relax. You can keep your arms behind you, or I like to take mine beside me, but they both work for the next stretch. So inhale, draw one knee into the chest, hug it in. And as you exhale, take that leg over across your body. It doesn't matter how far it goes, just be comfy And maybe take a breath or two over here, unless you want to just hold the breath out for a long time, which if you can might feel good. And then inhale, bring the knee back in. And exhale, release that leg out and go to the second side. So inhale, hug the other knee in, whichever one you haven't done yet. And exhale, take it over across the body. Pulling that back shoulder back. It doesn't have to touch the floor. And then inhale, bring that knee back in. Exhale, bring both knees in. Bring the soles of your feet together, bring your palms together, and rub them, massaging the 72,000 nerve endings that we've been working there at the navel. Of course, they emanate through the body just like electricity. Our nerves look like a lot like they're electrical wires. And then rotate your wrists and ankles. And go the other way. We're going to rock and roll, not as much as we did before. And if rocking and rolling doesn't work, then just roll onto your side and come up the gentle way. Good, everybody. And now let's come on up and sit for a moment. Our eyes are closed, our spine is lifted, our shoulders are relaxed. We're going to bring our palms together. Our thumbs to the center of the chest, to your heart center. We'll chant the long time sun song together just once tonight, a cappella. If you know the tune. If you don't, you can just either say the words or just listen. And then we can all together chant a long sat and a short nam together. Remembering that sat nam is the vibration of truth. Let this vibration of truth resonate for each of us here practicing together today. Let our sat nam also resonate for all sentient beings on this planet. I actually would say all life on this planet. And let this sat nam resonate for especially the suffering and the challenging things that are going on at the time that we are doing this class together. And I'm recording it today, so I'm not sure if that will take, but if it does, then perhaps this will be shared with others. Anyway, let's go ahead and inhale. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale. Love to all, light to all, life to all, peace to all, blessings to all. Thank you all. Sat Nam.